I'm sorry to say that the record is very poor. Even the UPA government did not do enough diversity index to be applied to all public and private organizations. That is still on paper only. Unless we really apply this index, we don't realize whom we are missing out, particularly the right to education implementation. The present government has, in fact, almost dropped its emphasis. When this was recommended strongly to be implemented with special emphasis in Muslim concentration areas, it would have really made some solid effect. A national data bank, that was a recommendation. We still haven't set up a national data bank. I have a very simple understanding. Muslim youth, when they find that they are not getting adequate opportunities in a society like ours, then they are so disturbed. Without employment and education, there cannot be really any serious improvement in the status of the Muslims and other minorities.
There have to be certain constituencies of parliament and assembly and the municipal corporations and local government bodies which have to be reserved for scheduled castes. There is no problem in that, one should do, because it's a constitutional mandate. But which constituencies should be reserved, for that also there is a law, 2002 law, latest, and under that the delimitation rules of 2008. Under these two, it is clearly mentioned that those constituencies shall be reserved for scheduled castes where the percentage of scheduled castes out of the total population is maximum. They will be reserved, irrespective of any other considerations. But the Sachar Committee pointed out that those constituencies where scheduled castes are very low in percentage, but Muslims are very high in percentage, have been reserved for scheduled castes. That has been happening across the nation and across the various levels of central, state and local levels. There is a reason that the Delimitation Commission should sit and work on it and rectify this defect.
But there was always a fear in democratic policies that if you deal with a minority, or in the perception of others, a minority group is favorably dealt with, the majority may strike back, what is called the backlash. There is no reservation for the Muslims or minorities such as Christians. Therefore, there is no particular constituency for them. Even where they are in large numbers, there is no possibility of getting them elected because that is reserved for the scheduled castes. The government of the day takes a position that all Indian citizens, irrespective of their religious background, we are talking about that, for that matter caste background, should be given equal treatment, and they are willing to implement even the existing laws in the constitution and be the recommendations such as the Sachar Committee, then things can proceed. But the fact of the matter is, many things remain in the statute book, many things remain in the reports. They are not actually operationalized and implemented.
ये बहुत ही वास्तविक रिपोर्ट है, रियलिस्टिक जो इमेज है, पिक्चर है इस देश में समाज में, मुस्लिम समाज की और माइनॉरिटीज की, उसको ये बहुत रियलिस्टिक अंदाज में पेश करता है. It is the most politically exploited report also. Equal Opportunity Commission जिसकी बात कही गई थी, वो अगर ईमानदारी के साथ कायम हो और उसको लागू करने की हम कोशिश करें तो शायद कुछ बदलाव आए. इसी तरह से पॉलिटिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन को ठीक ठाक करने के लिए डिलिमिटेशन की जो बात कही गई थी कि उसको दोबारा से ठीक किया जाए. सही बात यह है कि किसी भी डेमोक्रेसी की ताकत को अगर टेस्ट करना है कि वो डेमोक्रेसी कितनी मैच्योर और कितनी स्ट्रॉन्ग है, तो सिर्फ माइनॉरिटीज को अगर आप टेस्ट कर रहे हैं कि माइनॉरिटीज उस देश में कैसा महसूस करती हैं, क्या वो अपने आप को कॉन्फिडेंट महसूस करती हैं, क्या वो अपने आप को सुरक्षित महसूस करती हैं, क्या वो अपने आप को बराबरी का हकदार महसूस करती हैं, अगर ऐसा है तो वो डेमोक्रेसी सबसे ज्यादा मजबूत कही जाएगी। उस लिहाज से अगर हम इंडेक्स को नापना शुरू करें तो मैं समझता हूं कि हम डेमोक्रेसी से फासिज्म की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं। और ये मसला सिर्फ मुस्लिम समुदाय के साथ नाइंसाफी का सिर्फ नहीं है या गरीबों के साथ नाइंसाफी का नहीं है, बल्कि इस देश के भविष्य का मसला है। हम तो उम्मीद करें कि ये मौजूदा सरकार की शायद इसको समझ आ जाए और ये समझने लगे और उन वैल्यूज की तरफ पलटें